Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, April 28th, 2016 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I dig in to explore the depths of my worth. And today we've got Mercury going retrograde. Mercury will be retrograde in Taurus all the way through May 22nd. So we have a nice period of 3 weeks to really dig in, dig in deep. And I was thinking today, before I did the horoscope, I was like, oh, it's really interesting. We've got Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, representing that earth sign. We've got Jupiter retrograde in Virgo, representing that earth sign. And now we have Mercury retrograde in Taurus, representing the third and final earth sign. So this is really an interesting time to retrograde in, return to the center, and get into the physical foundation of who you are and how you're showing up on the planet. With all three of the earth signs being represented, it doesn't matter if you have planets in those signs or not. Everybody has all the signs in their chart. So all of this earth energy, how you're showing up in the physical on this planet, is having an opportunity to go in deep, be dug into, shift that foundation. And I literally had 3 different songs playing in my head today about this astrology. And one of them is the song, You Paint Paradise and Put Up a Parking Lot. I think that part of this energy is about getting beyond that parking lot. What's that paradise that's belong this, seemingly perfectly paved parking lot? There's so much beauty underneath, and so we're digging in. And that was the other song. Once you dig in, you're going to find yourself having a good time. That's Lenny Kravitz. And the third song, and I swear, these aren't songs that are on my usual playlist. They're just so out of nowhere. The third song is an Alanis Morissette song. The only way out is through. We've got to dig in. We've got to go through. We're moving into amazing breakthroughs, but you've got to be willing to get in there and see what's that paradise under, this facade that you've put up for the physical existence. It's really interesting too, because I was, again, sitting with the astro and just feeling through, what's the feeling that's coming up? And crazy insecurity starting bubbling to the surface, from my childhood, from all the 30 plus years of my life, just bubbling to the surface. And that makes sense. With Taurus, or Mercury retrograde in Taurus, our mind is going to be processing levels of our worth, of our value. And so part of this is going to be about seeing those insecurities, owning those insecurities, and then loving yourself through any of these insecurities that are coming up for you. So it's not a time to avoid them. In fact, I think that this is a way we can step up with the masculine energy. If you were to tell a father figure, a loving masculine figure in your life about these insecurities, how would you like them to show up for you? And now, can you show up for yourself around those insecurities in that way? Not run from them, but rather show up, because that's what we need from the masculine in the world and from ourselves, is that ability to really show up. So it's really going to be an amazing deep process for us to show up in. And I'm going to start with this card before I go into more astro details. I didn't pull. This card came flying out and landed face up on the ground as I was shuffling the cards, pulling the cards for this. You are the creator. So with all of this retrograde energy, 5 planets retrograde, all of this earth energy retrograde taking us into our foundation, digging up the foundation, and finding that paradise, you are the creator. So you get to decide, what are you going to do with this? What are you going to create from this? A big lesson for me over this last year is, in everything there's a gift. What is a gift in this seeming turbulence? What is a gift in this exhaustion where we're like, I don't want to move, I don't want to do anything? If that exhaustion's coming up, the universe is asking you to look a little bit deeper and see, where can you bring an internal alchemy, an internal creation around that exhaustion? Because that exhaustion, it's just kind of like a front for something deeper that's going on within you. But the ultimate thing is you're a creator. And from that place, you can create immense light. You can create or recreate, remember your deeper paradise. So besides that Mercury retrograde, tuning into all those other retrograde energies that we're working with, pulling us inside, reminding us of our power, reminding us of who we really are, so much lower chakra energy right now. Besides that, we have the moon in Capricorn. And the moon in Capricorn today is kicking off the day by connecting to Pluto. So transformation is part of the name of the game. This is like that transformation energy is like, it's like that intensity card, that arrow that's shooting us right into the heart of the matter, right into what we really need to look at. You know, I think this retrograde, don't get so distracted by the, you know, inconveniences of Mercury retrograde, the things that make us feel uncomfortable, technology being wonky. I've already been playing with that myself. That's so not the focus. The focus is really that inner transformation. Those things are distractions. Those are things probably to take you deeper into your patience and deeper into your reactions, responses, so you can see, again, that foundation. We also have the moon today connecting to Uranus, so more of that revolution, evolution, shift, change energy, helping us change our structure. Moon in Capricorn, Capricorn energy in general, is our structure. It's our responsibility. It's that foundation. So lots of change in the air. And then we have the moon in Capricorn connecting to Mercury, newly retrograde, again, all the way through May 22nd. So you have a great opportunity to work with this shifting energy and just notice what's coming up and where you can break through for yourself. So some of the cards that I pulled along with the Creator, which flew out, and the Exhaustion card, Change card. This energy, it's going to be up, it's going to be down, it's going to be all over the place. Ultimately, it's change. It's all good. But I also pulled Courage reversed, Harmony reversed, and the Outsider reversed. And I think all of these things tune us in to the lack of worth. The lack of worth we don't have the ability to fully show up, bloom, and shine like we want to. The worth issues, the insecurities, they cause disharmony. Your heart is like, I want to move this way, and your brain's like, I can't go in that way. I'm not good enough to move in that way. And then we keep ourselves locked outside of what we really want to move into. So this is your opportunity to shift those energies, change them, and create with them. Create the shift, create the alchemy within yourself so that you can really step up, move into your life in a way that feels beautiful and authentic to you. So that's it for today. Happy Mercury retrograde. Book a reading if you want to dive in, understand where these retrograde planets are in your chart and where they're working specifically with you. Let me know if you're interested in Reiki. I'm setting up some classes, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.